guys? It is Canadian Gear here, back with episode number 5 of the Buffalo Sabres GM1 franchise series here on the channel. In the last episode, we finished up the offseason with the draft, the re-sign stage, and free agency, and we're here at the start of year number 2. But before we do, I want to make a trade. Looking at our top 4 right now, it sits with Rasmus Dahlin, Olli Juholeve, Rasmus Ristolainen, and Henri Jokiharju. Don't get me wrong, that's a great top 4, but I think we can go out and add a better top 6, in which our top 6 defensemen sit as Casey Fitzgerald and Christian Wolanin. So I think I'm going to go out and make a trade for this defenseman here on the Philadelphia Flyers. They do have a plethora of them. They have Provorov, Sanheim, who's yet to be signed, but this trade is going to help them get him signed. Felipe Myers, Ryan Suter, Gustis Bear, Wyatt Wiley, Adam Ginning, Robert Hagg, Zamula Braun, all those guys. Now, I'm not going to get any of these top 4 guys, but Shane Gustis Bear, I do plan on picking up for our top 6. He's 82 overall, 28 years old, $4.5 million cap hit for the next 2 years. No extension in place. He would fit right into our top 6 with Casey Fitzgerald or Christian Wolanin, and Josh Mahura will go down to the minors. It helps us get to the cap floor a little bit better. So, there's actually 3 players I'm throwing into this deal. One of them being Albert Lacassin. He's going to be thrown into this deal. Along with CJ Smith and centerman Andrew Oglevi. So 3 players go into Philadelphia. They have the contract space. So we're helping out each other here. And I'm going to be throwing in a 3rd round pick in 2023 and a 4th round pick in 2022. So they get 2 draft picks out of it, a 4th this year and a 3rd next year, and we're giving up 2 contract spaces and an unsigned player who was drafted in the 7th round 2 years ago in 2020. And we're getting a top 6 defenseman, for us anyway, in Shane Gustis Bear. So that trade does go through, and we have gone out and acquired a better top 6 defenseman for us. So he's going to fit in the top 6, and he's going to be a second line power play man. So I'm going to go ahead and slot him in right now. Oh no, I can't do that right now. I'll have to do that at the start of the season. I have some preseason players that we're going to be watching for in the preseason. We'll let these guys play it out. We'll simulate each game so we get to see how they're playing statistic-wise. I've already sent the scouts to the 1st of October, so we should be good to go. So let's hop right in to Game 1 of the preseason against the Boston Bruins. We'll simulate the first 2 periods and times 8 the 3rd period. So first period is tied 1-1. Dylan Cousins on the power play and Pavel Shen shorthanded. It's tied 1-1. Second period, we're up 2-1 with Miska Kukkonen getting a goal on Henrik Lundqvist. That's interesting. And 3rd period, we're going to go times 8. See if we can close it out. We're on the power play. We get nothing. Oh, and there's Jack Quinn on the power play. Look for him to have a big preseason as he looks to crack the opening day lineup. Another power play? No good. But we have a 2-goal lead with 5 minutes left to shut it down, take this one home, and we pick up the win in Boston by a score of 3-1. 3 stars of the game go to Jack Quinn with a goal and assist. Jonas Johansson with a .956 save percentage on 23 shots, I should say. And Pavel Shen for the Bruins. So we win game 1 of the preseason. You like to see that. Let's move on to game number 2 against the Florida Panthers. So Johansson was in net for that one. I want to put in Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for this one. So he is in. Let's hop into simulation here. See how we do in Buffalo against the Florida Panthers. First period, we're down 1-0. Schwint gets a goal for the Panthers, put him up 1-0. Second period, we're down 2-0. The former Sabre and Eli, I don't know how you want to say that, but he gets a goal. And we're down 2-0 headed into the third period. We've got to get some goal support for our goaltender. So let's see if we can crawl back into this one. Here in the third power play, we get nothing out of it. Under 10 minutes to go. Another power play. And they get the goal. Hepo Nieme and this game is done. We lose 4-0 at home to the Florida Panthers in Game 2 of the preseason. Let's head on over to Ottawa. Cole Lind. I forgot I did that. I sent a offer to Cole Lind in free agency. He is an RFA. I believe he's like 79 overall. He's an RFA. Don't have to give up any draft picks. So I don't know how much space Vancouver has. But we'll have to wait and see if we pick him up and put him on the squad. First period, we're down 2-0 already. Harlock and Colin White get a goal for the Senators. Second period, we're down 4. Logan Brown and Evgeny Dadonov. So we're down 4 once again. See if we can get on the board with a power play. We do. John Chicha-Pachurka gets a power play goal. And we're on the board. Our first goal in 6 periods. Philip Deneau gets a goal. And we actually lose 6-1. Not a great 2 games for us, as we're going to head back home to face the Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver has chosen to match our offer. So Cole Lind goes back to Vancouver. That's fine. No big deal. It was worth a try. First period, no score. Second period, we're down 3-1. Brendan Gallagher, Luke Tuck, and Cole Caulfield get the goals for the Canadiens. And Joe Hicketts gets a goal for us. So offensively, we're really struggling in the preseason. And Cole Caulfield gets another goal to make it 4-1. We only have 13 shots, 14 shots now with 5 minutes left. Jack Quinn gets a goal, gets us within 2. It looks like that's all she wrote as we give up an empty net goal to Nick Suzuki. And we fall to the Canadiens 5-2. So we're 1-3 in the preseason. Jack Quinn having himself a good preseason though with 4 points in 4 games. Making his.
I don't know that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Jack Quinn's looking to make a case to make his the NHL squad in year number 1. We're down 2-0. First period down 3-0. Similar to this one, we lose 4-1. Damn, our offense is non-existent at all in the preseason. I don't even know what I said to make my Alexa go off. That's strange. But when I say her name, it doesn't go off. That's funny. Okay. Game number 5 or 6 here against Tampa Bay. Johansson, you can't play every game. We got to give Pekkanen some time. Or Luukkonen. So Tampa Bay is 5-0. We're 1-4. First period, we're down 3-0. Stamkos, Kucherov, and Palat all in the power play. We're being outshot 20-3. Second period, we're down 6-1. Third period, we lose 7-1. Man, that's a little bit embarrassing. First last game, let's put in our NHL regulars so we can give them some time. Send them down. Call up Olmark. Bring all these guys up. Gus's Bear was there. Okay. 4, 5, 6. So we should have 6 up there. 3, yeah. 6, 7. We'll keep Jack Quinn up here for now. Asplund, Reinhardt, Thompson. We gotta send someone down. Yeah, these guys. Bring up all those guys. Eakin and Gergensons. Anyone else I need to bring up? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'll just call up those guys. Okay. So we're just gonna go best lines here. We'll leave Jack Quinn and Dylan Cousins on the top line. We'll give them Samuel Reinhardt. Eichel can play with Boris Katchuk. Third line is going to be Sanford, Barbashev, and Thompson. I guess it should be like that. Yeah, that works. So Juholeve is going to be on the top line with Rasmus Dahlin. Or should I have a right-handed shot up there? I want to get a right-handed shot to play with Dahlin. Then switch those. Gostisbehere and Casey Fitzgerald can switch, or I can put in Christian Wolanin, which works better. Yeah, I'll leave Wolanin in there. Then Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to start that game. Who's scratch? Eakin, Skinner, and Fitzgerald. I'll put in Skinner for Asplund. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there's best lines for now. I'm not going to worry about the lines. Right now, I'll do that off camera and stuff like that. Or at the end of the video when I'm not recording, I should say, not off camera. Because there is no camera. But here we go. Final game of the preseason. First period, we're down 2-0. Malgin and Tavares. Second period, we're down 3-0. Austin Matthews on the power play. Going to the third, down 3. Got to get 1 goal here, the final game of the preseason. What a long power play. Jesus, Vinny Hinostroza gets another power play goal. We're down 4. It's actually, we're down 5. Let's just hop in here, see if we can get some gameplay with Jack Quinn, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Boris Katchuk. And just the guys in general, to see how they play. I need to make sure that the gameplay is not too loud for you guys. Really shouldn't be.
The Leafs continue to lead big here in this.
No, you guys are good. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. Bad play there from Ristolainen. Yeah, that's Ristolainen. So Dylan Cousins. See how he plays. Not a good move there. Nice play by the defenseman. Jack Quinn on the boards. Gets around his man. Stop, give it to Juholeve. Nice pad save there. But didn't score, so I can't see who exactly that is in net. If I had to guess, I would say that's Hutchinson. Nice play there from the defenseman. Up to Cousins. Cross to Olofsson. Across to Reinhardt. Can't get it through. Tavares. Engvall to Mikheyev. Pick it up by Jokiharju. Gives it to Olofsson. Poke check to Vistic, but Sam Reinhardt's there to corral it. Reinhardt back to Juholeve. He's going to shoot it. It's actually blocked. Along the boards, it's Reinhardt. It's going to go back to the point. Juholeve to Jokiharju. Shoots it. It's blocked. Matthews picks it up. He gives it to Mitch Marner. Marner shoots it. Saved by Luukkonen. Juholeve is going to stretch pass to Olofsson. Picked up by Riley on the bad play there. Nylander to Matthews. I believe that's Marner as well. Matthews tries to go, dumped it in, but it's picked up by Middlestat. Up to Tage Thompson. Thompson shoots it off the post. It's actually Frederick Anderson in that
Anderson's under fire, and he's going to hang on for the whistle.
for the Leafs.
Sometimes you freeze it to give your teammates a breather. Sometimes you freeze it so you get yourself one. He's been really busy tonight, but he's been exceptionally sharp.
Face-off loss. Patrick Marleau is back on the Leafs.
Now into the offensive
Stint number 2.
the Leafs ready to go.
Marleau shoots it wide of the net.
He's got to do something a little better.
Allmark is actually in net now. Middlestat has a breakaway. Casey Middlestat scores! Casey Middlestat gets a goal to make it 5-1. So there you go.
Man, you knock these shots away.
We're finally on the board
Start to think about
here in
the
this one.
shutout. One mistake, the puck
Just
beats
4
him
more.
into the net.
The Sabres
How hard
have
can
a
it be?
lot of catching
With
up
3
to do.
minutes
They have
left.
something to build on now.
Nothing's impossible, but we have to strike quickly if we want to
Buzzer is close.
have a chance to get back into this one.
Led there, huh? Moves it quickly over to Hinostroza. Not able to connect. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to
Nice pass to Barbashev, who's around his man. Barbashev across to Skinner, wide of the net. $9 million. You got to be able to bury that. Wolanin to Gossesbear. Can't get it through. It's Gergensons.
Can he get out of the zone here?
Gossesbear again over the net.
Hunting on that play.
He pounded that. That's not
Brody.
a very friendly shot if you're standing in front of the net.
The Sabres
Skinner
got
to
control
Wolanin.
against the wall.
Wolanin shoots it. Stopped by Anderson, and he'll hold.
Anderson's got the puck, and he elects to hang on for a stoppage in play.
Now we're in the third period.
Fourth line against first line here.
Say he's been on top of his game tonight. Not much has given him a problem.
Another face-off loss to tie us up again.
Possession there with the two centermen tangled up.
Nice forecheck there from Jack Quinn.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to
Cross ice pass to Malgine. Kerfoot
got it across the line.
tries to get around his man, but it's Rasmus Dahlin saying no. Sam Reinhart.
Nice zone entry from the middle.
Reinhart
Sends it over.
tries to get in front of the net to Jack Quinn,
Way to break up the pass.
but it doesn't go through. And Anderson is there to cover it off the
Been a problem tonight.
rebound off the
A
boards.
lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period.
Face-off win by the Sabres.
And that
Ristolainen can't get it through. It's Kachuk along the boards who loses it to Marner, who has a poke checked off his stick, and it's Ristolainen with it. Ristolainen, Juholeve shoots it wide.
The Sabres have had plenty of chances to
Nylander
be in a different spot in this game.
to John Merrill.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack.
Or is Kachuk
They've gotten after it on this
around the
shift
net?
in the offensive zone.
Under a minute to go. Ristolainen,
Go in the third.
Kachuk,
48 seconds left in this
the
one.
former Tampa Bay Lightning prospect.
By Eichel. And
Marner
now it's grabbed by
to
Marner.
Matthews.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Slides it across.
Marner has a poke checked off his stick. It's Muzzin. Across the Nylander can't get it through. Marner behind the net loses it. Breakout pass to Olofsson to Kachuk.
Through center ice. And he takes it
Shoots it wide glove side.
The Sabres are looking for
Matthews
a way back in this game.
to
They
Riley.
continue to get scoring chances, but late in the
To
third
Muzzin.
period, they can't find the net.
Muzzin to Matthews to Mikheyev.
And a poke check knocks the puck away.
Tage Thompson
The Sabres take it along the wall.
has it kicked off his stick. Tage Thompson fouled in Morgan Riley. And that's going to do it for this final preseason game. One last shot, doesn't even hit the net.
Over with this
And
one.
that's it.
And the beat goes on.
The
and
Maple
it's
Leafs
amazing
beat
how
the
they
Buffalo
continue to
Sabres
find
5-1
different ways to lose here,
in
James.
Buffalo. And I think that's actually going to wrap it up. I will do the lines off video here. I'll assign the scouts once again. And I won't spoil if Jack Quinn made the team or not. But I'll leave that up to me when I send the lines and all that stuff before we head into the next episode. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this episode. If you did, like it, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like the one you just saw, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.